Okay, it's Friday and it's hot out here, only going to get hotter, but it's super cool with the aircon in the shop. So if you're looking to cool off a bit this weekend, pop down. Anyway, we have loads and loads of bikes going out the door, which we'll show you very quickly, and we're going to look at the Cannondale Synapse. So let's get cracking. There's a nice bikes heading out the door, including the Orbea Uran EMTB hardtail, loads of Marlin hardtails from Trek, and also a brand new Carbon Pro Caliber. Some fantastic bikes heading out, but let's have a look at the Synapse. So the Synapse, it's fair to say that over the last few years, as the popularity of gravel bikes, whether it's aluminium or carbon, has really risen rapidly, the good old sportive endurance bike has definitely taken a bit of a back seat, really, and become less popular. However, it is most definitely back, as brands like Cannondale introduce brand new bikes that really widen the gap between what is a gravel bike and what is a sportive endurance bike, taking the sportive endurance bike much closer to a traditional race lightweight climbing bike. So if you're one of those people that are going to own one bike and want one bike to do it all, this is it. The brand new Synapse Carbon from Cannondale, taking lots of innovation and ideas from Super 6, making it lighter and more aero. So very much not only a sportive bike, but a race bike, but with 40C tire clearance, could easily be a fantastic gravel bike as well. But as I say, the emphasis really on this bike is moving far more towards performance, as I say, with a much sharper front end, making it way more aerodynamic, a closed through axle mounts on the fork, everything that the Super 6 Evo has. Also, that includes the Delta steerer, so the stem and headset system, again taken from the Super 6, so a much neater front end, which previous Synapse definitely didn't have. All fully integrated cable routing. Simply a fantastic bike. Still not the lightest. If you want a lightweight bike, you'd buy a Super 6 Evo, but if you want a bike to do everything and everything really well, then the Synapse is the bike. Whole range, starting with mechanical 105 at about $3,000, all the way through Di2 and SRAM Axis group sets as well, with some fantastic colours. Some nice features, as I say, as well as the Delta steerer. You have also got a really nice plate covering the top tube mounts, and even the seat post is taken from Super 6 Evo as well. And this model, the Synapse 4, coming with a really cool physique saddle. You've also got the Stashboard, a really fantastic addition to all of the best sportive bikes. It's come really from gravel. You'll see the Stashboard appear a lot in gravel bikes now. It's a fantastic place to hide away. You no longer need a saddlebag. Fantastic place to hide away nutrition, tools, whatever you want, and a lot of storage in there. On the Synapse that have SmartSense or SmartSense Gen 2, your battery, which is powering your lights, your radar, and your SRAM Access gears, is also housed in the same spot. And we'll have a look at that in a bit more detail when we get one of the brand new Synapse that have SRAM Access. And then just touching on SmartSense briefly, SmartSense was a system that was introduced by Cannondale a year or two ago on Synapse. It basically gave you a front light, rear light, radar. It was a fantastic idea, but to be honest, very poorly executed. SmartSense version 2 is so different. It's the cable routing, the whole design is so much better. We'll look at it in way more detail when we have one on display, but it's certainly gone from something that I really would not want on a bike that I owned to something that I really would. It makes so much sense to have SmartSense Gen 2 on this type of bike. So we will have a look at that in more detail when we get one. So that's us. We seem to have had a few months of brand new group set releases from Campag, from SRAM, from Shimano, and now we're starting to see a lot of brand new bikes, and that will continue over the next few weeks really. We've got brand new bikes from Orbea with the Muga, the Denna, and also their brand new Terra gravel bikes. Obviously we've got the Synapse from Cannondale, and we'll shortly start to see the 2026 range of Trek. We've also had a glimpse of the 2026 Scott range as well. There's some really stunning bikes, and as I say, a lot of them are using many of those brand new group sets that have been launched over the last few weeks. Anyway, that's us. If you want to come down and have a look, we've got a couple of the new Synapse on display, and as I say, a good opportunity just to keep cool for a little while you look at some new toys. That's us. Have a great weekend and see you soon. Bye.